You're back in San Vanalona, a disaster or series of disasters that are somewhat tragic and comical at the same time have hit the city. Fortunately, nobody's been hurt. They were all evacuated, and 2 people remain. Giovanni Retta, who's your cameraman, and he was a cameraman from Skate, who discovers this young kid and sees him down skating in an area, and wow, what's this kid still doing here? Well, this kid is happy about the fact there's no more pedestrians, no more security guards, and there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff to skate now because it's all kind of falling around. And so he sees that as an opportunity, and they team up, and they decide to go through the game together and get great footage in San Vanalona in these changed spots that we sort of remember from Skate. But then the big one is submit the footage to pros around the world and get invites to prestigious events in real-world locations, real cities. We currently have 8 pro skaters in the Wii version of the game. We wanted to keep it tight. We really wanted to be able to focus on the guys that we had and spend more time with them. And there's going to be some new faces in there and some old faces you may recognize. Really was just an open question. Hey, can we make skate happen on the Wii? Could be a market there. It's a different system. It's got different processing power, memory, and that from, say, a PS3 or an Xbox 360. So you really need to decide where you want to invest. Really, it came down to controls for us. And if we couldn't get the controls to feel like you were skating, we weren't going to do it. So we prototyped and kind of the team brilliantly came up with something that felt right. I was amazed when they came up with such a brilliant idea of taking the remote and making it your skateboard. And you turn it to turn, back to manual, and then everything from there. It's almost like the fingerboards that we play with, same idea. We actually work with a company called AI Live, and that has added so much to us because it actually has a memory and learns how you play. So it's going to learn what you want to do and what you're trying to do and adapt to that. It's very immediate. So when you pop an ollie, your guy pops an ollie right along with you. It doesn't feel a whole lot different from the original skate. We are looking at adding the nunchuck. We do want people to have options and play the way they want to play. Really the most simple and basic way to play out of the box is going to be just with that Wii remote. And then Nintendo brilliantly comes along with the Wii balance board. Okay, it looks like a skateboard. We have to figure that out. So we've had that for about a month now, and we've already got turning and manuals on there, and we're going to keep playing around with it and see what else we can get out of it. Feels great. Feels like you're skateboarding. Knowing the architecture of the Wii Fit board, there's certain things that it's going to be able to do. Certain things will be hard. Grabs and that are interesting, but really we're dealing with only a limited number of sensors, so there's only so much we can do there. But we've got time, and we're going to keep playing. We only just got it. It already feels great. We're just going to keep going and see how much more we can do with it. Online at the moment is a challenge and not something we're currently planning on. We want to focus on get the skating right, get the feel right, make it fun, add in a great story and progression. It'd be pretty cool if you could move some stuff around and set up your own courses and things, but I don't know anything about that. The competition thing, that's not really what skateboarding's about. It's not about that hate. It's about everyone kind of just be a part of skateboarding. Big bad EA wants big bad Activision, and we're going to take on. It was never like that. It's just like, oh, we have an idea for something totally different, and we think that some people are going to dig on that, so that's cool. I don't think it's just for skaters anymore. If you want just a good open world action game with, hollow meat being blown out way more than before, getting worked is good times. And you don't necessarily have to appreciate all the nuances of skateboarding to appreciate doing a cannonball, over a road into, some abutment or something.